Hello everyone, good morning everyone. I hope you're all doing wonderfully fine and you got to get some rest. Okay, so first of all, good morning everyone. Before we start, let me quickly know whether you are clearly able to see me and hear me as well. Okay, let's just look at it. We are here, right? Am I yes, I am live now. Please check. So I hope you can all hear me, you all can see me. Wonderful. So we have good morning. Hi Amaya, we have Shushmita, we have many of you are here. So good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you. You are thinking, sir, what are we going to do today? What is the plan? Because most of the things are done. So first thing was, I hope all of you have taken some rest before the examination. Okay, because this is why 5 a.m. because your exams will start a little late, so you can come and ask me some doubts. And yes, somebody was asking, sir, we'll just do the revision or we'll ask, will give the important questions or not? So yes, of course I'm going to give the important questions also. Check here. So I'm going to start with the 5 markers. We'll have 2-3 markers. Today I'm going to give you important 5 markers, 2 markers and 3 markers, and I'll solve 1 question in 6 marker also and 4 marker as well. But apart from that, in MCQs there's no question that brought for MCQs. For MCQs I'm going to give you the strategy that you can follow. Okay, so okay, yes guys, yes. So are we ready? Are we ready for this class, beta? So what I'm going to do, good morning to everyone. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give you hints for all the questions. I'll not solve the problems because we don't have much time. And meanwhile, if you present me with any doubts, I'm going to take care of all those doubts. Okay. So my voice is little gone by now, so just bear with me, Lakshya. If you can all hear me, just bear with me. My voice is little bit gone, and all of you do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like this particular session, because everything that you do appreciates this channel and makes us stronger, makes us grow, so that we can help all of your students with the free education, with the quality education at free of cost. Okay, sir, I just attended the 3 a.m. session. Can you give me the MCQ tactics first? Yes beta. So MCQ tactics can be given first, no problem. So for MCQs, what do we follow? For MCQs, first thing should be, for MCQs, guys, pay attention. For MCQs, first of all, believe me, you all have done so many questions of MCQs, but since the nature of MCQs cannot be predicted, that's why you all struggle or you are not having faith in yourself. Am I right? So you have done so many MCQs. Some of you have watched 200 questions of mine, or other platforms are also helping you out. So you watched more than, I think, 400, 500 questions you already solved in MCQs. That is a must, okay? But you also have solved, very important, 60 questions from model question papers. Just trust me, means practice of MCQs are fair enough. Yesterday live also I've done so many questions in MCQs. Okay, so many questions in MCQs. Now, but still, what should be my strategy? So my strategy number 1 should be understanding and taking care of high weightage chapters. High weightage chapters. And what are those? We start over here with continuity and differentiability. We start over here with application of derivative. Over here we have vectors. And we have probability. And we have, last one was integrals. So these 5 chapters will give me how many marks? 14 out of 20 marks. Every other chapter will have one question. For example, your one question in ITF beta, in one question in ITF, most likely the question will come from domain range. Domain range question will come in ITF, most likely. I'm not giving you exactly, but most likely. In determinant, most likely property question will come. Or inverse question might come. Okay, in matrix, if it is coming, transpose of matrix or property of matrix. What property? Distributive law, commutative law. Or one more thing is there, symmetric, skew symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. That property can come. Okay, now if you talk about vector 3D, your collinear vectors can come, right? So these are the list of topics that can be asked in different chapters. So first of all, high weightage chapter is clear. This is clear. If you get time, now this is what is expected in the examination. Now if you get time, try to revise. If I know all formulas, okay, and basic, only basic I'm talking about, only basic concepts. For example, for solving integration question, beta, for solving integration question, what you need to know all the integration, different type of functions formula, and apart from that, you also need to know what? You need to know your, what do you call? So integration formula you need to know, and apart from that you need to know the substitution method, how to use definite integral in the, substitute the limits, that all you need to solve the MCQs of integrals, okay? So, and basic concept which is there, this if you know, you can score properly if you know, okay? I can score out of out, nothing can stop me. If I know all the formulas very well and basic concepts, then your preparation, your strategy is not required only, okay? So this is what I have to say to all of you. Yes, yeah, so this was my MCQ planning, what I thought works for all of you, okay guys? All right, it works. Moving on now. So the questions, I'll start with the hints that I thought I wanted to give to all of you. Yes, 1 second, I just came to office because I left actually after your live got over last night. I just came, so still everything is not set, but okay. Yes, let's start now. So let's start with the questions hint. Okay guys, all of you are free to ask me your doubts also. First question, in this problem what you do, you have to suppose to find the do you find inverse? You don't have to find the inverse, but what you're gonna do, this you're gonna start with f of x1 equals to f of x2, simply write x1 minus 2 upon x2 minus 3, and x1 minus 2 upon x1 minus 3, and x2 minus 2 upon x2 minus 3, correct? Cross multiply, if you cross multiply you're gonna get what? x1 x2 minus 3x1 minus 2x2 plus 6. On the right hand side you check, same thing, x1 x2 minus 2x1 minus 3x2 and plus 6. If you check over here, this cancels, 6 also cancels, and you'll get over here x1 equals to x2, because this will minus 3x2 can be taken over here, it becomes plus 3x2, it becomes, so 3x2 minus 2x2 is going to be x2, so you'll have x2 minus x2 equals to x1. And for this is going to be the proof of 1 function. For onto function, start with this, always for onto function find the range. And how do you do that? Write function, instead of function write y, and x minus 2 upon x minus 3 you're gonna write, and simply cross multiply, you'll get xy minus 3x equals to x minus 2. Okay, take here x as subject, you get y minus 3, okay, sorry, what was it? Sorry, 3 into y, no? This is x minus 3, I guess, yeah. So we have xy minus 3y equals to x minus 2. Let's move the x terms over here. We get xy minus x, and we have 3y minus 2. So let's take x common, we get y minus 1 and 3y minus 2. X equals to 3y minus 2 upon y minus 1. If you apply the limit or the constraint, then the problem which is going to create this as unreal will be y equal to 1. So y should not be equal to 1. It means, what is the range, bacha? The range is nothing but, the range is all real except for 1. Check carefully. Same is given for B codomain also. It means this is equal to your codomain. Hence the given function is onto at the same time. Yes. Okay, moving on. This is clear. Next, again 2 more questions are there in the same category, 5 marker. I hope you can solve it. Same approach, nothing changes. For 1 function, start with this, and for onto function, start with, of course, y equal to x square plus 4. Get x value as root of y minus 4. You'll get the, check here, you'll get the value of range will be more than 4 to infinity. This same is over here. So range is going to be, range will be what? Y will be always more than 4. So the same thing is there. Range and codomain are equal. You'll get this value x1 equals to x2 over here, because we have x1 square and x2 square. Okay. If you solve this, you're going to get what? x1 equals to x2. Reason is very simple, because you don't have negative side, only positive side is there, so you can solve like that. Next question, this function f is given f equals to 3 minus 4x. This you can solve, guys. This is very simple problem. Okay, this is very simple question. Same approach is there. 5 marker. Okay, one question is mandatory on second order derivative, which you should all attempt because very easy question. Simply take the equation, solve the first derivative. Okay, you'll get what? Differentiate. So you'll get cos as minus sign. So 3 cos becomes minus 3 sine log of x. Differentiate log, now you get x over here beta. 4 sine becomes cos log of x and you get 1 by x. Take x common over here and move on this side. Minus 3 sine log of x plus 4 cos log of x. Differentiate one more time, okay? Differentiate one more time, you'll get the answer. So this question is parametric form. Second question is parametric form. Yes, Abu. Okay. I'm doing good. Shalini. Sailani, okay. Sailani says I'm doing good. Okay. Something was there. So I have doubt in matrix. What question in matrix, beta? What question in matrix that you have doubt? Tell me. If you're looking for derivative, how do you find this question? Simply use this approach. dy by dx. Sorry. dy by dt is there. Now the function is in the parameter dt and dx by dt. Remember this value, okay? Remember this value will be used over here. So what is this value? Also you find out. And once you get this value, differentiate this thing, the first derivative. Okay, you're gonna have some function. So differentiate that and you'll get what? Yes. You'll get what? dt by dx over here. So use that value of dx by dt from this. Okay, guys? Yeah. What is the doubt? Main matrix. Can you give me some hint? I can go back to the question. In that case, this is a 4 marker, very simple. Try to use standard limits over here. Okay, so in this question, what you're gonna do? Limit of this function fx is there when x tends to pi by 2 from left hand side. Okay, or LHL should be equal to what? Basically 3 at the point. Function should be the same. Approach this, you'll get what? K times of cos of pi by 2 minus h upon pi minus 2 times of pi by 2 minus h. This is what we do. This will cancel. You'll get over here 2. You'll become plus, and pi will get cancelled beta. What you'll have? You'll have simply plus 2h. Okay. If you go about this, you're gonna get 3 over here. You'll have k. Only 2 is left. 2h is actually left, and we have sine h. 90 minus theta is going to be sine. K by 2 is a constant. Sine h and h. Limit. We have limit, of course. Limit h tends to 0. Okay, this is 3. So sin h by h will become what? If you apply limit, it will become 1. So you have k by 2 into 1 equal to 3. You'll have k value as 6. Okay. Next. Okay. Find the value of a and b. This is again a similar question on this form 2 equations. Form 2a, limit of the function ax plus b at x tends to 2, you're gonna find this is equal to 5, and same thing from here you're gonna get what? 2a plus b is 5, and at the 10 if you check, this is my equation number 1. At 10 if you check, at the point 10 if you check, you're gonna get what? 10a plus b is equals to 21. Equation 2, solve this, you'll get a value I think comes as 2 and b value comes as 1. A value comes as 2 and b value comes as 1. Okay, I have that question. 4 marker you're saying, right? You're saying 4 marker. Yes, I think I have the problem over here. Where is this? Don't I have that question? Excuse me. I remember keeping that problem. Similar to this is over here. This one. Okay. So in this question, this is another 4 marker question, guys. Your friend is asking, so I'm going to prioritize this over other questions. So what happens over here? Just find a square. For a square, you're going to start with what? 3, 1, minus 1, 2. 3, 1, minus 1, 2. If multiply, we get 9, minus 1 is going to be 8. I'm going to go row to column, right? 9 and minus 1 is 8. We have 3 plus 2, which is 5. From the second one, you get minus 3, minus 2, which is minus 5. Minus 3 and minus, which is minus 5. Minus 1 and 4, that's 3. Right? How much is this? Minus 1 and 4 will be 3. Now once you have a square, can you find 5a also, guys? 5a will be 15, 5 minus 5 and 10. What about 7i? 7i will be, sir, 7007, correct? Now use the LHS first of all. What is LHS given as? A square minus 5a plus 7i. Let's cross check. Okay, what do we have? Difference 8 minus 15. Check the first term, 8 minus 15 and plus 7. What is this value becoming? This value is becoming, sir, 0 actually. This value becoming 0. So we'll have 0. Same next also. 5 minus 5 is 0 plus 0. Minus 5 minus of minus 5 is 0 plus 0. And we have 3 minus 10 is minus 7 plus 7 is 0. And this is equals to what? Your RHS. This is equals to your RHS. Okay. Now, if you look at the second part to finding A inverse, what do we have? We have a square minus 5a, 7i. A square minus 5a plus 7i equal to 0. So simply keep 7i over here and move all the terms on that side. You get 5a positive minus a square. Apply inverse everywhere. We get a inverse I equals to 5 times of a inverse a minus a inverse a square. This becomes what? 7 a inverse. This becomes 5 times of a inverse of a is I, and this becomes 8. You want to find a inverse, that is nothing but 1 by 7. 5i is how much? 5i is 5005. And what is the a value we had? 3 1 minus 1 2. 3 1 minus 1 2. So please solve. 1 by 7, we get 5 minus 3 is 2. This is minus 1, this is plus 1, and this is going to be 3. This is my inverse value. Got it? Clear? Yes. Clear? Yes, 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 Amaya. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Not very tough, bacha, but moderate. Maybe maximum 10 marker question will be difficult or challenging in nature. Rest all will be easier only. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's get back. Let's get back to this. So somebody was asking the LPP question. LPP question somebody was asking. Okay. Here it is. LPP question. We can solve this one first. Yes. Just model paper, no, but if you have done everything else and the model paper, then it is of course going to be enough. Okay. No, not very tough, but 10 marks might be coming tough, okay, for the entire chapter. Just the 10 marks, not everything. Okay, guys, let's try. Now, one important question that I brought for all of you is solve the following linear pair of programming problem graphically, minimize and maximize. So z equal to x plus 2y. First of all, steps that I'm doing, you can use your own steps. Don't change steps at the last minute, okay? And try to use the one that you learned in from NCERT only, okay? I'm giving so that it makes easier and makes more sense to all of you. That's why I'm using these steps, okay? These NCERT examples and exercises, yes, it is enough. Yes, yes, it is enough. Certainly, it's enough, beta. Very, very good. Good job. I would like to take your name. This is for, it's me extreme. Good job. Okay, so first of all, the graph is plotted over here. We'll try to plot one more time. So write this inequality without inequality. So just like equation. Okay. Now, I know that you can just put in the table form that when x is 0, what happens to y? The y becomes, excuse me, when x and y, if you take, when x is 0, put here x 0, y becomes 50, and when y is 0, x becomes 100. You wanted to use this only, so let's use that. Okay, when x is 0, y is 50, sorry, not 5, 50, and when y is 0, x is 100. First equation we get. Next is what? 2x minus y equal to 0. From here, what is my boxes if I want to use this method? X and y. When x is 0, y is also 0. When x is, okay, this is enough. I don't have to draw other points. But if you want to draw, you can draw when x is, let's say when x is 1, y is going to be 2. Y is going to be 2. What about next one? 2x plus y equal to 200. 2x plus y equal to 200. In this also we can plot. Let's check. We have x and y. When x is 0, When x is 0, y will be 200, sir. And when y is 0, x will be, sir, 100. Okay. If you check, we have the points now. So if you plot the first curve x plus 2y, you have this is the x plus 2y. When x is this 0, 50, 100, 0. This is the point 0, 50, 100, 0. Okay, guys. Okay. Next is what? 0, 0, 1, 2. So basically 0, 0 we have used. This one is the line that represents 2x minus y, 2x minus y, and 2x plus y is over here. 0 to 100 and 100, 0. 0 to 100 is over here and 100, 0 is the same point. Okay. Now look at the inequalities. The first curve that is over here, x plus 2y is greater than. Means this I'll go beta above this side. Okay. Above on this side. Okay. And next one is 2x minus y is, what is this? So if you check carefully, we have y is more than 2x. If you use this over here, y comes on this side, it becomes y is more than 2x. Okay. In that case, y is more means I have to go this lines on this side. That arrow has already been shown. Next is what? This one, 2x plus y is less than. It means the 2xy curve is over here. We have to go below this line. If you go above this, below this, and above this line, this is your required feasible region. This is your required feasible region. Am I right, guys? Am I right? So in that you get 4 coordinate points again. You have A, B, B over here, C and D. So first of all, you know 0, 50 already, 0, 200 already. You have to solve y equal to x 2 times in both the equations. Check here, if you put y equal to x over here. In this equation, if you put y equal to x, what are you going to get? You'll get 3x equals to 100. Excuse me, if you put y equal to x over here, sorry, y equal to 2x, no? Y equal to 2x you're going to put, you'll get what? 2 into 2x, so 4x plus x is 5x, x becomes 20. So one of the point is 20 comma 40, okay? And same way, y equal to 2x you put over here, you get 4x equals to 200, means x will be 50. So 50 comma 100. This is how you find corner points, right? So simply, bacha, here also y equal to 2x you're going to put. 2x, this also you're going to put y equal to 2x, okay? Y equal to 2x you can put over here as well. If you do that, you're going to get both the coordinate points. Once you have both the coordinate points, what is the next step? Write the coordinate points and the objective function. The coordinate point, and this is going to be x and 2y first of all. X plus 2y is my objective function given. And the coordinate points are 0 to 100, 0, 50. 0 to 100, 0, 50. 20, 40. And what is this? 50 and 100, right? 20, 40 and 50, 100. Am I right? Yes, guys. Just find the value at these points. Please check. We'll get here 400, correct? We'll get here again 100, right? Now for this one we'll get 20 plus 80, right? So again 100, correct? No? 20 plus 14 to 2 is 80, and over here we get 50 plus 200, so 250. Clearly this is your Z max. So Z max is this and Z min is this. Z mins occur at, check here carefully, Z min over here occurs at all the points joining these 2 points. What is the point that we had? Here we had, the point is 0, 50 and 20, 40. 0, 50 and 20, 40. So this is at all these points. At all these points. We have how many points? So on the line CD, this Z min equals to what? Z min is equals to 100 and occurs at all points on the line CD. On the line CD. Okay. Now one more clarification. Please mention the scale that you are using. Mention the scale in the graph. Mention the scale in the graph. Do not forget about that. Whatever you are using in the question. Okay. Mention appropriate scale. Is this clear, guys? Yes. Good morning, Blossom Flora. So we'll go to the 3 marker now. So no, people, you were asking, that's why I was doing that question. All right. So this is clear, I think. Somebody was asking, Amaya, the 6 markers are clear. 3 marker now. No problems. I brought 3 markers also for all of you. Yeah. This is important. 2 markers, guys. Let me just, if I have to go and solve 3 marker, this is a 3 marker. How to solve it? If you take these 2 angles, alpha and beta, and simply find sine alpha value as 5 by 13 and cos beta value as 3 by 5. From here you're gonna find what? Tan alpha, and from here you're gonna find what? Tan beta, and simply find tan of alpha plus beta. Okay, use that formula. Use the formula that you have. Okay, and how do you find tan alpha? Using the triangle that you have. This is going to be alpha. Sine is given, means 5 by 13 is given. This is going to be other triangle. What they've given? 3 is over here and 5 over here. This will become 4. This will become 12. Please use this concept. Yes, correct. Good morning, everyone. Next, for this question, what are you going to do? Use the formula for 1 minus cos x equals to 2 sine square x by 2, and 1 plus cos x is equals to 2 cos square x by 2. Right? For this question, what are you going to do? Simply move over here. So you get sine inverse of 1 minus x equals to pi by 2 plus 2 sine inverse of x. And from here, right, 1 minus x equals to sine of pi by 2 plus 2 sine inverse of x. This becomes what? Cos of 2 sine inverse of x. And this turns out to be 1 minus 2 sine square, 2 sine square sine inverse of x. Okay, so this will become what, beta? This will become 1 minus 2x square, and this side we have 1 minus x. Solve it now. 1 minus x equals to 1 minus 2x square. 1 and 1 cancels. X value will become what? X value will be x minus 2x square will be 0. Take here x into 1 minus 2x is 0. X value is 0, and another x value is 1 by 2. Only this will be the answer, because if you put this in the equation, it will not satisfy. It will not satisfy. Okay, clear now? Few more 3-marker question in this. 3-marker question in this. Okay, I'll change the color then, don't worry. Is it not visible, guys? Okay. Now try to write statement also, not just the values. Define what is the A statement. A represents, means if A represents your possibility of getting a, probability of getting a, or it represents a event of getting your let's say red ball, or picking a red ball, whatever it is the question given to you. Yes, this is also a questions only. These are the category of questions that you can expect in 3 markers. Please check. This of relation and function A minus B. This will come. Yeah. A minus A, if you go about this, it will become 0. So clearly reflexive will be there, because A comma A is a relation in reflexive. If you go in the symmetric, if you have A minus B divisible by 2, of course B minus A will also be divisible by 2. So symmetric also will be true. And what about transitive, sir? Same. This will also be true, because if you have A minus B divisible by 2, you will have B minus C divisible by 2. This will lead to A minus C also divisible by 2. So this all will be true, beta. Okay. What about this question, sir? If you have y equal to x power sin x, you can take log y equals to sin x log x, and simply differentiate from here. Differentiate. Okay. The equation 1 by y dy by dx, over here product rule. What else? In this question, same approach, beta. Take this as function y equal to p plus q. Differentiate this. Dy by dx equals to dp by dx plus dq by dx. Okay, to differentiate both the functions, you have to do it separately over here. This is a very good question and a challenging one. It is not going to be an easy one. You got to solve both of the functions individually, then add the result. Okay, next. This is another 3-marker question in logarithmic differentiation. So I've given you 3 questions in that, and this question will come for sure. Either of these question 1 will be appearing. Okay, so logarithmic differentiation, this concept is going to be repeated, and we have this coming in the paper. So one of these questions will be there. From differentiation, 3-marker is coming, and one of these will be present. Okay, logarithmic differentiation will be present as one of the options. Okay. Okay, no problem. We have P as log of x power x. Okay, so take here. Okay, somebody said it's not visible, so this ink is not visible. So log P equals to x log x we have bacha. Differentiate, you get 1 by P dP by dx. Differentiate over here, you'll get x as 1 and you'll have log of x. Okay, and then if you just add, you'll get x as it is. Differentiate this log, you're gonna get the whole thing in the denominator, the first log, and differentiate the second log, you'll get 1 by x. This 1 by x and 1 by x and x cancels, so your dP by dx becomes, this p can move over there, p times of log x plus 1 by log x. Okay, put the p value back. This is the p value, so put this value back over here. This is your dP by dx, and for q what we had, x power log x. For q we have x power log x. So apply this now. Log of q equals to log of x power log x. Okay, if you have that, this log x will come in front. You'll get what? Log of x the whole square. Right, log of x the whole square. We have over here log of q, log of q. Differentiate, you get 1 by q dq by dx. Over here guys, you get 2 times of log x, and you have 1 by x also. Am I right? 2 times of log x and 1 by x also. Yeah, correct. And just move on that side, dq by dx. You'll have q times of 2 log x by x. Please check. Okay, this is clear. Superb. Good job, Amaya. So yes guys, as I was mentioning, same approach over here. The coefficient is present. If you apply log on this side, no. Check here very carefully. If you check, this is given as this bracket divided by this big bracket to the power of 1 by 2, sir. Now if you apply log on this, what will happen? Log of y will be equal to this 1 by 2 will come in front of log. So 1 by 2 will be there. You will have log now, and you'll have this brackets in product and this bracket in quotient. Okay, if I call this to be bracket a, b and c, basically this question will become beta 1 by 2 log of a plus log of b minus log of c. I hope you're getting my point, right? I hope you're getting my point. Now you can differentiate this, no? Getting my point, right? So please solve like that. Over here in this question, take 2 power x into 2 is there. Over here we have 1 plus 2 power x the whole square, and replace 2 power x as tan theta. Okay, so this will become what? 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, and this whole thing becomes what, sir? Sin 2 theta. Outside we have sin inverse. Operate, you'll get only 2 theta left. Theta value can be found from here. Tan inverse of 2x, 2 power x. Differentiate. Okay, I just solved 6 marker. Can you please go back and check? I just solved. Okay, please go back and check. All right, yeah. Another 3 marker from integration, very fixed question. A upon x plus 1 plus b upon x plus 2 we get, and what we do, cross multiply. So we get here a times of x plus 2 plus b times of x plus 1 upon x plus 1 times of x plus 2, and this is equals to what? Simply x upon these 2 brackets. So in this put x equals to minus 2 and x equals to minus 1. When you put minus 2, you will get the value of b over here, and in this case you're going to get the value of a over here. Please find this, guys. This is a case where you have 3 constants involved, x minus 1, x minus 2 and x minus 3 is there, right? So you'll have over here a upon x minus 1, b upon x minus 2 plus c upon x minus 3. I have solved this question many times. Please solve it. One of these will appear for sure. Okay. Anybody has any other doubt, you can ask me. Yes. Okay guys, this is eyelet rule. Okay, so in this particular question, the log has the preference over this. The log has a preference over algebra. So you're gonna keep log x as it is, integrate x square dx minus differentiate log x, okay, and integrate this, you'll get what? X cube by 3 dx. So you can see this will come 1 by x, and continue the steps please. Okay guys, this one, how to solve this question? Write this sign of x as x plus a minus a, okay, and use the bracket like this, sign of this. From here, apply this sign of this formula, sign of a minus b formula is what? This you're gonna apply, and from there you can just divide by sign of x by a, and you'll get the answer. Okay, you'll get one place, you'll get cot, you'll get sign cancelled. Okay, just cos will be left. Please try this. Okay, this is one of the 3 marker question from the matrices chapter. It will not be easier. I'm telling you again, Shaida, that most of the questions will be easy only. Okay, maybe 10 marks, 10 to 15 marks, maximum 15. I'm telling, will be difficult side. Okay, if you go about this, sir, sine of x plus a into cos of a minus, you'll get what? Sine of a into cos of x plus a, divide by sine of x plus a over here, and here also you divide by this sine of x plus a. Check this out, this will cancel over here, you have just cos of a left, and over this we have sine of a, which is a constant, cos by sine is a cot of x plus a. If you integrate both of these functions, you get cos of a as x cos of a minus sine of a is a constant, integration of cot will be what? Log of sine, right? Log of sine x plus a. Am I right? Correct. Please check. That's a simple question, by the way. This question I'm not doing it, but this will appear. High chances of this coming. Please check. Okay, guys. Even if the paper is difficult, it will not be more than, what do you call, like 10 marks, 10 to 12 marks, that's it. One question from application of derivative. Okay, sir. Application of derivative, one question. I'll bring that for you. Have that question brought. Application of derivative, where is this? Here it is. Local maximum value of this function. Find beta f dash of x. What are you going to get? 3x square minus 3 equal to 0. Take 3 common, you get x square minus 1 equal to 0. X value is coming as plus 1 and minus 1. I'm looking for local maximum value. So differentiate this one more time. Find f double dash of x. This will become what? 6 of x, and this will be 0. Now 6 of x at x equals to minus 1 and at x equals to plus 1, you check. At x equals to minus 1, it becomes minus 6, which is less than 0. Over here it becomes 6, which is more than 0. Okay, clearly this is going to be your point of maxima, and this is going to be point of minima. So whenever you have derivative negative, it becomes maxima, that becomes minima. I'm looking for maximum value. So f of this point, what is it? X equals to minus 1. Put this value, you get minus 1, the cube, minus 3 into minus 1, answer becomes minus 1 plus 3, which is 2. Makes sense, everyone? Please, I hope you followed my session. Okay, just solve these at least questions, guys. If you are somebody who is still struggling in mathematics, solve the questions over here at least. Okay, all right. Next, the length of this is another function which is going to be another case of AOD, 3 marker. Length x is given of rectangle, decreasing, means we have dx by dt value is negative of minus 3 centimeters per minute, I guess. Is it minute? Yeah. And width y is increasing, means dy by dt is given, sir, positive 2 centimeters per minute because it is increasing in nature. They are saying when x is 10, y is 6, find the first value which is coming, change in parameter, right? Parameter change. So we'll write dv by dt over here. That's what they're asking us. For that you have to differentiate what? Parameter. What is parameter going to be? Twice of x plus twice of y. That's the parameter, right? 2 into x plus y is the parameter. 2 is a constant. Differentiate, you get dx by dt plus dy by dt. Differentiate, 2 into minus 3 we have and plus 2 we have. This becomes minus 1 into 2, so become minus 2 centimeter per minute. That's the rate of change of your perimeter. Next function is area. Area will be given by x into y, so differentiating this will give me dA by dt will give me x times of dy by dt plus y times of dx by dt. We have all the values, guys. X is given as 10, so 10 into 2 plus y is given as 6. This is minus 3. I get 20 minus 18. Okay, I get 20 minus 18. That's going to be 2. It's the rate of change of area centimeter square per minute. All right, what next? What next? Sand is pouring from a pipe. And it forms a cone on the base, right, when the sand is pouring. They're saying that this is the radius and this is the height. Basically, the height is always 1/6 of the radius. So radius becomes what? 6 times of the height. They're mentioning that, okay? And they're saying change of volume also they've given that. Change in volume means the rate at which the sand is falling is given as 12 centimeter cube per second. Am I right? So write the volume of the cone which is being formed. 1 by 3 pi r square h we have. So 1 by 3 pi r is going to be 6h the whole square into h, because r value is 6h. So we get over here 36 into 36 pi by 3 h square over here, and then to this it will become h cube. This cancels, we have 12 left. So we have 12 pi h cube as the volume now. Volume is coming as 12 pi h cube. Now you differentiate this, you get dv by dt equals to, please check, 12 as it is, pi as it is, it will become 3h square, guys. Okay, and we'll have over here dh by dt, of course. We'll have dh by dt, of course. This value we already know, coming as 12. So write that value over here. 12 equals to 12 pi into 3 into h value is given as, height is given as 4. So 4 square into dh by dt. 12 cancels. We are getting 4 square is 16 into 3 is 48. 1 by 48 pi is change of height means centimeter per second equals to change rate of change of height. Please check. This is your answer. 1 by 48 pi. Okay. There is no duration, bacha. You can, if you are done, you can leave. Okay. Because this is more of a session that will go. If you want me to solve all the questions, I have brought so many. If you see, I have brought so many questions actually in the class today as well. So if you want, I can solve all these questions because they are from all different categories. Okay. Yes. So your preparation is already done, taken care of. Last night's session, if you have watched my class, everything I have taken care over there. Okay. Everything I've taken care over there. This is just, I want to revise, I want to show you those questions. Please go through these problems at least. Okay. Vector algebra. Alright, guys. Okay, circle equation from AOI. Like this I want the doubt. So circle equation from AOI, you guys want? Circle equation from AOI, sir. Okay. I think I have that. Circle equation from, this is the circle equation from AOI. Find the area of circle lying in the first quadrant. This circle, right? The radius is given as 2. This is the radius, this is 0. We are looking for only this area because only in the first quadrant. So basically integrate from 0. They have also given that 0 to 2. So integrate 0 to 2 the y dx function. This is what they're asking us, the required area. Correct. So how to find this y value? Check over here. Your y square is nothing but 4 minus x square. So y is nothing but root of, can I write 4 as 2 square minus x square. This integration now is integration of 0 to 2 root of 2 square minus x square dx. There's a form for this. X square by 2, same root repeats, plus a square by 2 means again same thing repeats into sine inverse of x by a. So basically in this case sine inverse of x by a is 2. 0 to 2. Okay, put the values that you have. If you put 2 in upper limit, it will become 4 minus 2 square, again 4, so 0, plus 4 by 2 is 2, sir. Sine inverse of 2 by 2, putting x as 2 over here. Now put 0 for both the limits. Put over here 0, it becomes 0 square by 2, so whole thing becomes 0. And if you put 0 in this place, you get what? 0 by 2. Again 0, sine inverse of 0 is whole thing 0. This whole thing becomes 0, sir. My answer comes as twice of sine inverse of 2. 2 by 2 is cancelled, 1 means pi by 2. Answer is coming as simply pi, because 2 and 2 cancels again, pi square units. AOI question on circles. What else? Vectors. Correct. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, I've used this as x square many times. I've used this as x square many times. Thank you for pointing out. Who pointed out? Yeah, Maya, thank you for pointing it out. I've used this many times. No problem, Vivek, let it be. But I'm able to solve many of the doubts in that case. All of you, you're welcome, Jia. So what is the equation of 9 perpendicular to x-axis? I didn't get a question, Manish. This is 5 mark, Gagan, this is 5 marks. We take area as 4 by dx. Why will take area as 4 by dx? 4 we take beta when we have to find all the 4 parts, okay? We don't have 4y over here. We're looking only for the part in first quadrant. That's why we don't take 4y. Yeah, actually I was writing that as x square. It becomes the rhythm, okay? It is actually x by 2. Yes, I just remember when somebody clicked. Section formula and eyelet rule once. Okay, many of you are asking for eyelet rule. It's okay, I'll just take care of that. Perpendicular to x-axis. We'll have two, no? We'll have this one, right? Y and z. Which question is this? What's the equation of perpendicular to x-axis? Yes, Harshvardhan, what is the question, bacha? Tell me. You're welcome, Jia. Okay, guys, so I'll go back and solve two questions that I can see. Vector algebra 3 and 2 marker. Vector algebra 3 and 2 marker, I have that as well. And there was somebody asking me about eyelet rule. I think, do I have that? Let me show you. This was eyelet rule. I did not solve a question on this. Okay. Let me solve a question on eyelet rule first. I'll solve a question. Yeah, I have solved this, no? See this question, eyelet rule. If I have to solve this again, can I not solve it? Eyelet rule. The preference is given to. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's solve this again from scratch. Check here. The question is x square log x. X square log x is there. Dx. Preference is given to what, sir? Eyelet will make the preference to log. So this is my function number 1, function number 2. In that case, I'll keep log x as it is. Integrate x square dx minus what are you gonna do? Differentiate log x now and integrate this again, so you get x square integration will be x cube by 3 and dx. Again we have this result as x cube by 3 log of x minus this becomes what, sir? Log of x derivative will be 1 by x into x cube by 3 dx. This is going to be x square, x cube by 3 log of x minus it becomes x cube by 9 plus c. We're going to integrate x square one more time. We'll have x cube by 3 and 3 will become 9. Okay. Vector algebra 3 marker. Yes, I'm getting Shivaling, don't worry. Shivaling, wait. Yeah, getting to the point, don't worry. Not rushing it, don't rush. It's okay. Determinant questions are here, guys. Determinants 2 markers. Area of triangle questions and the collinear properties. Okay. Probability question. This can also be asked for 3 markers. This MCQ, but it can also be asked for 3 markers. This is a 2 marker. This is a 3 marker. Okay, guys. This is a 3 marker of probability. These are MCQs, but very important ones can be asked for 2 markers. These can be asked for 2 markers also. And these are important MCQs of this. That's taken over here. The tree method question. Remember, this answer was 1 by 2. This answer was 4 by 9. We just solved yesterday night. We solved this yesterday night. Just last night, basically. Yeah. This both statement was true. If you remember, both statement was true. B was the right answer for this. Again, this is 3 marker. And both these questions are 3 markers. Please check, guys. Okay. These are AOD problems. This is a vector question. Okay, vector questions. You're all welcome, guys. Yes. So, anyone who is in this live, please, you can ask me your doubts. Like everybody's asking in the same fashion. I'm trying to do whatever I can in the point. So A is given over here, B is given, C is also given. What are they saying? A plus lambda B is perpendicular to C. So find A plus lambda B. Can you not find that? Yes, you can do that. Add. How are you going to add it? The x, y, z, z. So 2 and this will become 2 minus lambda. This is not visible. I remember you were telling me this. My bad. So we'll go like this. A plus lambda b becomes 2 minus lambda I cap. Second one will be 2 plus 2 lambda. 2 plus 2 lambda j cap. And last will be 3 plus lambda k cap. K cap, and this you're going to take dot product with C. C is given as 3i plus j. Do this, you're going to get 3 times of 2 minus lambda. 1 time of 2 plus 2 lambda should be equal to 0, because if it is perpendicular means A plus lambda B dot C should be 0. Position vector of the point R which divides the line joining those 2 points P and Q whose position vectors are. This section formula application. Section formula application. Please apply this formula. What's the formula, sir? MB plus NA upon M plus N. M plus N is given as 2 and 1. So M value is 2, N value is 3. A and B is also given. Okay, guys? A and B. Next. Find the area of parallelogram whose adjacent sides are given. How do you find area of parallelogram? Vector A cross B. I'm not doing the calculation, by the way. You all have to do 3, 1 and 4. 1 minus 1 and 1. Find this value for I cap, for j cap and for k cap. For j cap and k cap. And of course find the modulus. Again I'm repeating, A cross B is given as area of parallelogram. If you have A cross B by 2 modulus, this becomes area of triangle. If you're looking for length of the median, okay, length of median, then you have to write this A plus B by 2. Okay, if you're looking for finding the diagonal, then you have to find this as vector A, this is vector B. The diagonal D will be given by simply A plus B. And what is going to be D cap? Of course you can find this vector D upon mod of D. Okay guys, the different variations which is possible over here. Yes, I'll do probability question. Yeah, other varieties are possible over here as well. Find a unit vector perpendicular to each of these. So basically find a, in the first question that you have, if I go about this, 1, 2, and this is third one. If I go for the hint of first one, take this as, let's say, x, and the other one a minus b as y. What you're supposed to find is x cross y. Okay, how do you find this value? Of course you can find this I, j, k, z. How do you find x, sir? Add them. So if you add them, you get 3, 3 and 4. 3, 3 and 4. Subtract them, a minus b. So we get 0, minus 1 and minus 2. 0, minus 1 and minus 2. Sorry, 0, minus 1 and minus 2. And find this value. Let's call this to a vector, let's say c. So vector c you can find from here, right? And you're supposed to find what? Unit vector, means you're looking to find c cap. So vector c upon mod of c. Okay. Next question is question number 2. ABC are given as unit vectors. Simply take beta this one, formula a plus b plus c mod. The whole square will be given by mod of a square, mod of b square, and mod of c square. Okay, plus twice of this value, that particular thing. If I take this, let's say, as, if I call this to be, let's say, equal to k, it will become what? Twice of k. Okay, this is 0 because they have given it is 0. All right, and this is given as all 1. So it will become what? We'll have 0 equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1. So 3 plus 2k. So k becomes what? Minus 3 by 2. What is this? Minus 3 by 2. What is k represents? This one. So that the points, this are vertices of right angle triangle. You have to show that using, you can use orthogonal property also. Yeah. Or you can use, if you want to go long short, you can go and use what? Go and use what? Check. So basically, let's say this is A, B, C. So find beta AB, find AC, and find BC also. Find 3 vectors, vector AB, BC, and AC. Find these 3 vectors. Okay, one of these two will be dot product, if you take, will be 0. Okay, one of these two will be perpendicular, means their dot product will be 0. Find the dot product. If you get that, it means perpendicular. Okay. Okay, I got a question, Manish. I'll take that. You're saying this one? This one you're saying? Yeah. Okay. AB inverse equals to B inverse A inverse. So if I am going about this question, AB inverse, let's say, okay, but not striking right now. I can look at the RHS side. Okay, I can look at the RHS side and multiply AB over here. Yeah, 1 second. Let me do just this. Multiply AB on this side. Okay, AB inverse, excuse me guys, AB into B inverse and A inverse. This will become I. So we get A. This will become what? I into A inverse. I get A into A inverse. This also becomes I. And in that case, what we are following this rule, x times of x inverse is becoming 1. That is true, right? It means this is proving the identity. Okay. Yeah. So if we are trying to validate this and we are getting this true, correct? No, for any matrix this property is true, means the matrix into matrix inverse is equals to the identity matrix, and by multiplying AB I'm trying to prove this. We got this result, right? Derivation of different integral. Okay, Sumant, I'll do that. I brought that question. But we don't have right now time to solve MCQs, so I can tell you just focus on the formula side better, okay? And we have solved many questions in MCQs right in the past. If you want to solve more questions, just at last minute, just go and refer the 60 questions of your MCQs from model question paper that I will already solved to all of you. Manish, is this done, beta? Manish? Sorry guys, my mouth is dry. Let me just have some water. I'll close this class in next half an hour. Maximum by 7 o'clock. Okay. Somebody was asking me. So these are the more questions, guys. Please check more questions of 2 and 3 marker of vectors. Okay, so I hope you are able to solve these problems. How to solve this question? The same problem I solved over here, guys. Same problem with this one, second one, and this the first question is the same. Use the whole square formula in this. This is the same concept that I showed you. Find the area of parallelogram and parallel to its diagonal. Remember this concept. Parallel to diagonal is this concept, means if you have this, can find the sum of vector adjacent side and then find the unit vector. You have to find this for this question. Okay, find the unit vector across parallel to diagonal, means you have to find this value. Please check it to find this value. Find the sum, find the then result of unit vector of that, and area of parallelogram you find using this condition, A cross B modulus. Okay, that's the next question over here. This is proof of section formula. Okay, and yes, somebody was telling any one question will come in derivation, not all in 3 marker. Good morning everyone. Okay. AB minus BA, if I take this as, let's say, some X, and they're saying that A transpose is A and B transpose is B, because they're saying symmetric matrix. Take beta X transpose, you'll get AB minus BA transpose. We can operate them individually without anything. So AB transpose minus BA transpose. Do not change the sign over here because the reversal law holds good for multiplication. We are gonna reverse over this BT and AT minus AT and BT. Check here. B transpose will become B. This will become A. This will become again A, and this will be B. Take minus sign common. It get AB minus BA back. AB minus BA was X, so I'm getting this value as minus X. You started with X transpose. You're getting minus X. It means X is a skew symmetric matrix from here. Okay, now somebody was asking me 6 marker, guys. 6 marker of integration. We have 2 varieties over there, beta. We have 2 varieties of there. Integration of 6 marker. One of the variety of that is even odd function. Other variety is, where is that question? I remember bringing that in the class. Yeah, this is the one. This is the even odd function, and the other one is the King's rule. Yes. One second, guys. So only one to learn in integrals, sir, is property P1 and P4 and P6. Okay. Which one, Tanveer? This question, I'll explain this to you. Points, remember, for LPP, please try to identify the, what do you call? Here we have no, see this. The question is, first point beta is to find your corner, basically the plotting the curve. For plotting the curve, you can use I use logical approach, which is your intercept form. We can use finding the table because that is important for you. So find the 2 points for each of these equations. So once you get the equations, plot on the number line. Once you get the number lines clear, once you get graphs on number line, then you check the inequality sign. Greater than is over here, first equation is present over here. Greater than means will go up. Second equation is this, sir. This equation, if I simplify, I get y more than 2x. Y is going to be above, so I'm going to go towards this side. Okay, so y more than 2x. Other one is 2x plus y, which has a less than symbol. So other curve is 2x plus y. I have to go below that. Take intersection of all these arrows, you get a closed, what do you call, a bounded feasible region. So write the feasible region, highlight it very clearly. You get corner points, so 2 of them are known. Other 2, how you find out? So in the curve that is given, y equal to 2x, you're going to put in both the equations, you'll get x values. One in the case 20, other in the case 50, and the other curve is y equal to 2x. Means y will be twice of 50, twice of 20. And then once you have the corner points, find the objective functions, get the result, write z max, z minimum value clearly, and so where is it occurring? Okay. All right. Yes. I'm going to do that, 6 marker. So for this question, we'll start with the LHS as I equals to minus a to a f of x dx. Okay, and this becomes what, sir? Break it down. Minus a to 0 f of x dx plus 0 to a f of x dx. This is your part 1 or integration 1, and this is integration I1 and integration I2. Okay, so basically we have I equals to I1 plus I2. Now the whole thing revolves around the integration I1. So have a look. Let's go like this. What is I1? Minus a to 0 f of x dx we have. In the first step, what you're going to do, replace x as minus t. You're going to substitute this. So you'll get dx as minus dt. Change the limits, lower limit and upper limit. Check. When x is what, sir? Minus a, t will become a because of x equals to minus t. When x is 0, t will also be 0. So the integration I1 becomes what? A to 0 f of minus t, and they'll have minus dt actually. There's a minus dt, so put the minus sign outside. Second step is to change the sign. In the second step, very crucial, change the sign from a to 0 to 0 to a in the limits. This will become positive f of minus t and dt. But it is clear. Now in the third step, just switch back. T to x. So you're gonna get what? Your integration I1 becomes 0 to a f of minus x dx. Okay. Now we can branch it out 2 parts. One is for odd, one is for even. For odd function, we know this. This will become, sir, f of minus x will become minus fx. Okay. And for even function, it will become, sir, f of x. If you use this, you're gonna get what? I1 will become minus 0 to a f of x dx, because this is coming out of the function. 0 to a, what do we have? Fx dx as I2. So I'm getting this value as I1 equals to minus of I2. Bring this over here. You get what? I1 plus I2 is equal to 0, and this represents your integration I. Sorry, not 0. Excuse me. For this is odd function, right? Yeah. The integration becomes what? Equals to 0 for odd function. Correct. Now for even function, you check. For even function, you'll have I1 equals to 0 to a, because f minus of x will become simply fx. We'll get f of x dx. So I1 becomes equals to I2. Add I1 and I2 again. So you'll get here this time twice of I2. So basically integration I becomes twice of I2. So integration I is twice of I2, and what is I2 beta? I2 is 0 to a fx dx. So for even function we have twice of I2, for odd function we have 0. For even function we have twice of I2, for odd function we have 0. Have a look. Proof is done. Now for the question that we have over here for this part, check carefully for this part. If you replace sine of power 7x we have, right? Replace x as minus x over here. What are you gonna get? Sine minus x the whole power 7. This becomes minus sine x power 7. Answer becomes what? Minus sine 7x. So basically f of minus x is coming as, sir, minus f of x, which means odd function. Odd function means this value becomes 0. Okay. Limit for this question will always be what? No, this value minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 minus a to a. Yeah. All right, guys. If they ask strictly increasing, okay, I have a question like this. I remember having that problem. Can you not solve that? 1 second, give me just, where is that? This one we can solve. Find the interval in which the function given over here is what? Strictly increasing, strictly decreasing. So find f dash of x. We get here 12x square minus 12x minus 72. Take 12 common, you get x square minus x minus 6. Factors x minus 3 and x plus 2, right? X minus 3 and x plus 2. So from here you get x value as 3 and minus 2. Number 9 you check now. This value is what? Minus 2. Excuse me. This is what? Negative infinity. This is what? Positive infinity. This is minus 2. This is plus 3. So we have plus sign, minus sign because x coefficient is always positive. So plus, minus and plus. Okay, plus, minus and plus. Is it clear? Minus 2 and 3, that's correct. Now what do we need? We need strictly decreasing. First one is strictly increasing. Okay, actually, so increasing means these two conditions. So f dash of x should be only more than 0. Okay, in that case there's no equal to over here. So negative infinity 2, minus 2 open, union 3 also open to infinity. There will be no close brackets over here. Second one, again we are looking for decreasing. So we'll again have not less than, equal to, just less than 0. So answer will become minus 2 to 3. X belongs to this, x belongs to this. They can ask Vampy, they can ask that. So for parabola questions, what happens is, what are you going to do in parabola questions? If this is a parabola given, there are two varieties in parabola. When this type of question comes, okay, if they're asking us both the areas, simply define this function. Let's say this is going to be y square equals to what? 4ax, right? Symmetric about y axis, sorry, y square is symmetric about x axis. Y square is symmetric about x axis. So find the y value from here. You'll get root 4a into root x. So basically integrate, what is this going to be? Root 4a is a constant, so keep it outside. Basically 2 root a is a constant, keep it outside. Integrate root of x dx from where to where? From 0 to a. Let's say this point is a, okay, or this point is let's say p, whatever it is. This is 0, this is p. So 0 to p. And if they're looking for only this one area, you'll write that. If you're looking for whole area, multiply this with 2, because you have two parts. One variety is this beta over here. Other variety is this one. This is a curve given to you, and they're asking you to find what? This area, okay. Or the variety is given here as this area. In this cases, you're going to subtract what? Line minus parabola. You have in this problem parabola minus line, because depending upon the highlighted area, you'll have this thing. Please check. Okay, and the limit part in AOI, please remember very clearly the limit if I have y dx, if the variable is dx, the limit will be for x equals to this and x equals to this. Okay, if integration is in terms of variable x, then you'll have to write the limits for x only. Clear, guys? Anything else? Anything else? Yes. Correct. Correct. NCRT exemplar, is it enough, sir? Very good. Srini, very good job. Yes, it is enough. NCRT, if you have completed everything, then it's more than enough. Okay. Just go through model paper once. Can you not go that? Just go through model paper once. Review it. Don't solve it. Just go through it once. Okay. The equation of vector P which is parallel. Yeah. That question you're talking about. When you have this line given, this is a vector B. It's given as AI cap, BJ cap, and CK cap. Okay. And there's a point A known, x1, y1, and z1. You take up arbitrary or missing point or variable point x, y, z on this origin. You're gonna join like this. Then this represents your vector A. This represents your vector R, and this is your vector AB, right? We know that vector AB is parallel to vector B. It means it'll become lambda times of vector B. And vector A, can you write? Vector A will be x1 minus, this is origin, right? So x1 I cap, same way, y1 minus 0. So y1 j cap, last one z1 k cap. Z1 k cap. And what about vector R, beta? Vector R becomes x minus 0, so x I cap, y j cap, and z k cap. Okay, we have this done. All right, great. Now you're gonna apply, the last step would be to apply triangle law of vector addition. Okay, in triangle OAB, what do we have? Vector OA plus vector AB equals to vector OB. How can we say that? Because check here, the point A over here, no, is the head of vector OA, and point A is tail of the vector AB. And in vector triangle law of vector addition, they should be joined head to tail only. Head of the vector OA, tail of vector AB. Okay, so I can write OB. What is OB going to be? OB will be, sir, vector R. So right here, vector R equals to vector A plus, what is AB? Lambda times of vector B. We have all the values, guys, so put back the value of R, the value of A, and value of B. That is the vector form, by the way. Is my voice muted? Everyone, please check. Okay. No, I have not solved MCQs. I am not going to solve MCQs in this session, bacha. I have given you in the beginning strategy of MCQs. So 5 chapters, which is from where 14 marks are coming. Remember the formulas and basic concepts. Just revise them if you have to. And for MCQs, if you have to solve some questions, you don't have to, because you already solved so many problems. Do not go and solve MCQs right now, okay? Because basic concepts are enough to solve MCQs. Trust me, believe me. Just try to, if you have to, you must then go through the MCQs of question bank. Sorry, model question papers. Yeah. Yes, Swani, they can ask this. No, this is the 3 marker. Okay, guys. So, any other doubts that you have? I think the questions I've taken, many of them have already been explained. If you all have watched my yesterday's live, then there's no problem. Okay, guys? Yeah. You have to find this direction ratio into cosines. Always remember, when you're dividing, no, by this, if you're gonna find this value 2 square plus 1 plus 2 square again in the root, you'll get what? Plus minus 4 plus 1 is 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So you'll get plus minus root 3. Okay, divide by plus minus 3. Here also minus 1 upon plus minus 3. Here also minus 2 upon plus minus 3. So this answer becomes plus minus 2 by 3. This will become what? There's a minus sign, so minus plus 1 by 3. This will become what? Again minus plus 2 by 3. What it means, beta? It means the combinations is 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 and what is that? Other one minus 2 by 3, and the other combination will be what? Minus 2 by 3, 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. This matters, okay guys, this matters. If subjective question is coming for 2 mark, you got to write the value also, okay? In MCQs you can pick the right answer. Yes. Okay. Shortest distance formula we have, there are 2 different vectors, okay, we can find it out. D is given as, sir, A2 minus A1 cross with B1 cross B2, sorry, dot with B1 cross B2, they are all vectors, divided by mod of B1 cross B2. This is going to be always in modulus. Remember, if it is coming negative, make it positive. It is a distance, cannot be coming negative, okay? How do you find B1 cross B2, sir? Very simple. Find here I, J and K. B1 is given 2 minus 1 and 1, and over here 3 minus 5 and plus 2. Once we have this value, find this value please. Find this value, very very important. Okay, please find this value, very very important. And how do you find A2 minus A1? I hope you can do that. A2 minus A1, you'll get what? 2I minus I is I, and J minus J will be 0 minus K. This is your A2 minus A1, okay? Find the angle between the 2 vectors, 2 lines. So always check the coefficient of x by z should be always 1. If it is not 1, make it 1, okay? X by z coefficient should be always 1. Okay, for this one, again the formula, just remember this, cos theta will be given by B1 into, so basically this B1 dot, the formula is B1 dot B2 upon mod of B1 and into mod of B2, okay? So 3 into 1, 5 into 1 and 4 into 2 divided by this value, sir, 9, 25 and 16 over here, 1 plus 4, solve this answer, okay? Now somebody was asking the equivalence relation, I can do that for all of you. Please pay attention, equivalence relation, okay? We have 3 sections over here. Reflexive, the relation is given by ARA. ARA means that the ordered pair A comma A should come, okay? Means whatever the relation is, the relation should have A comma A, okay? Means if it is, let's say if 1 is the value in the set, 1 comma A should be, 1 comma 1 should be there, 2 comma 2 should be there, like that, okay? So ARA is present, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, all of this, okay? And whenever you're checking for, with the example, try to check to create objections, don't check what is satisfied, okay? Because it is easy to find satisfied value but difficult to find the problem, where it is not satisfied. So find the points where it is not satisfied, okay? This is clear. For second one, which is what? Symmetric. What happens in this case? There's if statement over here, sir. So if ARB is true, if ARB is true, what it means of ARB is true? It means A is related to B. From here the ordered pair comes as A comma B, okay? Then if and then statement is there, BRA should be also true, should be also true. It means the ordered pair BA should also be present. It means if I am writing a relation, let's say if I have A comma B, no, I should have B comma A also in the relation. It means, example, if I have 1 comma 2, I should have 2 comma 1 also. So that's why I am saying this. In the relation, if you are defining, if A comma B is there, B comma A should also be there. Now let's say example in the question is given 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1, but the set originally is given as, sir, 1, 2 and 3. and the question is only 1, 1, 2 and 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2 and 2, 1. Will it be symmetric? Yes. You will not say that, sir, 2, 3, 3, 2 is not there. 1, 3, 3, 1 is not there. Don't worry about that, because this is a if-based condition. You will only look for this. If this is there, then this should be there. It's like, two friends which are inseparable. You and your friends will be there in one place. If you're having fun, if you're eating anything, or if you're going any place, if one person goes, other person also goes. You don't worry about, you might have other friends also, but you don't worry about them. Okay? You worry about only the inseparable pair, which is going to be if and then conditions. If AB is there, BA should also be there. Third one. Okay, in this case, we have two if statements. We have A, R, B. From here, the ordered pair comes A, comma B. Means AB is present. Another if statement is also there. What is that? B, R, C. From here, the ordered pair comes as B, comma C. If these two are present, then at any cost, A, R should also be present. It means that A, comma C should also be present. Okay, this should also be part of the relation. It means if I'm writing the relation beta, I should have, if I have A, comma B ordered pair, B, comma C ordered pair, then to make it transitive, I have to add A, comma C. Do not worry about any other thing. Again, how do you find the relation to be transitive? Try to create objection. If you cannot create objection, if I am asking you, let's say, that this one, sir, 1, 2, 2, 1, is it symmetric, sir? Yes. Is it reflexive, sir? No. Is it transitive, sir? 1, 2, 2, 1. Transitive, sir? Also no, because 1, 2, 2, 1 is there, means if you have AB and BA, then what is the condition? Cross it. A should be there. Is A present here? It means in this case, check here, in this case, do we have 1, 1? We don't have 1, 1. But if we had 1, 1, if we had, sir, 1, 1, then this will become what? Transitive. Getting it? Example, I'll take you one more. 1, 1 is there, 2, 2 is there, and 3, 3 is there. Please check. In this relation, is it reflexive, sir? Of course, because if I'm talking about, for reflexive, you have to write the set also, beta. Write the set. Because if you write the set as, let's say, 3 and 4, and ask the same question, is it reflexive, sir? Answer will be no. If the set is 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're writing 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, then it is not reflexive. But if you're writing only the 3, then this is reflexive, sir. What about symmetric? Of course, because 1, 1 is symmetric only. So symmetric. What about transitive, sir? If you have no objection, can you object over here transitivity? Because there's no AA, BB, there's no AB, BC, there's nothing like that. So that's why it's also going to be transitive. So if you cannot create objection, means it will become automatically transitive. Okay, guys. Yes, you can clear KCET in 40 days with a very good result. Thank you, Ampi. Okay. I had something. The thing is, though, my mind has become so much saturated. I'm not able to, go, because what happened was I went home a little late yesterday from office, and I couldn't sleep because I knew if I slept, I wouldn't be able to wake up. Okay, and today is Sunday, so nobody's in the office also. They'll come late. Your bio ma'am will come, but she'll be late. What is somebody saying? Yeah, today is Saturday, by the way, but we have off today. See, that also I've lost. So how to find absolute maxima, absolute minima? Very good question. So beta, what happens? No, whatever question are given, your rule will not change. Your rule will not change. For example, let's say there can be a function which starts over here. Okay, let's say this is my boundary. Okay, this is my boundary A and boundary B. Got it? This is a boundary A and B, and both of them are inclusive in nature. And these are critical points. Point 1 second, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6. Okay, C6. I can do it better over here actually. Okay, C5, C6 and C7. Okay, so you can clearly, if I ask you maxima, what is going to be maxima, sir? So we have C1, C3, C5 and C7, sir. C1, C3, C5 and C7, sir. What about minima, sir, if I am asking you? Minima will be, sir, over here. So we'll have A, C2, C4, C6 and B. A, C2, okay, we cannot write A actually. So C2, excuse me guys, C2, C4, C6. C4 and C6. Now, how would you get this point? Of course, you will not get 7 critical points, but you will get all the critical points using what? Critical points that you got using derivative equal to 0. Derivative equal to 0. Clearly? Okay. Now, usually in case of absolute maxima, what happens is, we try to find function value at A and function value at B. And this turn out to be either of the maximas or minimas, but not always. You can check here clearly, this represents your max value. So basic idea is you have to find absolute maxima, you have to do 3 steps. Okay, step number 1. Okay, step number 1 is critical points. Find critical points. So putting f dash of x equals to 0. Okay, let me just write it on this side. I'll show you on the next days only. So step number 1 will be finding f dash of x equal to 0 to find the critical points C1, C2 and so on. Okay. Now find these values, of course, to understand which is maximum, which is minima. So for that you're going to do second derivative test. F dash of x you're going to find out and check at C1 and C2 which is maxima, minima. And third one, beta, is very simple. Find that f of C1 whichever is given, f of C2 and so on. Okay. And also find f of A and f of B also, because we never know, this absolute maxima or absolute minima can occur at extreme values also, which is of the interval given. Okay. Then out of this, one will be the largest. F of A is largest of all f of critical points I. Then this will become your absolute maxima. If f of A is, or let's say B is minimum of all f of critical points, this will become what? Absolute minima. Does it make sense? Does this make sense, sir? Okay. All right, guys. Yes. Okay, so we just explained, how to represent the relation as not transitive, right, or transitive. With examples also explained it to you right now. Yes. Hi, Yash. Okay. I have given that only in this class, sir. Please check. So all these questions are most probable questions only. So yes, this is question from your perpendicular. If they are given perpendicular, how can I prove that? Check coefficient of x, take the product, it will become 0, right? If you solve this value of cos theta, you'll get what? 7 into 1 is 7, minus 10 and plus 3. Check this value is coming as, of course we'll have 2 roots also for these two. You'll get 0, it means theta is coming as 90 degrees. Okay, this is going to be modulus function, which is going to be what? Your 1 or on 2. 3 marker, right? This is also 3 marker. You can solve it like this. F of x1 equals to f of x2, guys. It means mod of x1 equals to mod of x2. It means x1 equals to plus minus x2. Okay, in this function you can say that it is not 1 1. Okay, and for onto functions you can see the range will be only all real except for negative real numbers, because there is no negative value in the range, and our codomain is what given as all real, so they are not equal. Okay, all right guys. Guys, this before examination, don't until unless anything official comes, don't worry about all these things right now. Exam right now, focus on that. So all differentiable function, beta, all differentiable function are continuous. Okay, continuous. All continuous function not differentiable always, not always differentiable. Function not always differentiable. Example, I'll give you example of continuous function. Please check. Continuous, yes. Differentiable, no, at the point x equals to 0. Okay guys, sorry, what next? This question you all can solve, right? Represent it in symmetric and skew symmetric. Okay, again recalling this is a logarithmic differentiation. Sin x power x is there, sin inverse of x. Okay, positive numbers whose sum is given as 15. This is simple question. X plus y equals to 15. Take y as 15 minus x. Write this x equals to x square plus 15 minus x. Differentiate beta this one. ds by dx, differentiate this, put it equal to 0. You'll get the x value as 15 by 2. Y also will come as 15 by 2. Okay. Partial fraction, 3 marker. Okay. Same question. We have done this already. So we have repeated most of these questions. Okay. Somebody is asking me to solve one question of probability. I'll solve this. This is an easy one. So I've already solved this problem many times. I want to skip this one. This already I solved yesterday, guys. Take this as matrix X as A plus A dash. Take X transpose, you'll get what? A dash plus A dash the dash. You get what? A dash plus A, which is same as A plus A dash. You're getting X transpose as X. It means symmetric. And for this side, we just solve this one. A minus A dash, if it is taken as Y, solve Y transpose, you get what? A minus A dash the dash. What do you get? A dash minus A. Take minus sign common, it becomes A minus A dash. So we're getting Y transpose as, check this out, A minus A dash means Y minus of Y. This is what? Skew symmetric matrix. Okay. Parametric form question. Okay. Another question is strictly decreasing function. Yes. Okay. Anything else, guys? Probability question. Okay, Ranjita. Probability question. This can be solved. Let's solve this one. Everyone, I'm going to solve one question of probability. Of the student in a college, it is known that 60% reside in hostel. Means if I pick a student at random, chances of him being hostel is what? 0.6, or basically 6 by 10. Chances of me picking a day scholar is what? 40% means 0.4, so 4 by 10. Okay. It says that at the end of the year, a student is chosen at random. Okay. Student is chosen at random and gets what? Grade A, means he gets A grade. Chances of him being from the hostel. Okay. This is what they're asking us. Let's find the student who get A grade and is from hostel. Okay. Student who gets A grade from hostel. Okay. Probability is given as 30%. This becomes 0.3. The value is 3 by 10. And a student who gets A grade and is a day scholar. What do we have? 20%. Check here. So means 0.2 or 2 by 10. What are they asking? PHA. PHA is given by sir PH intersection A upon PA. This represents total probability. Okay, this how you can find? You can find this value from conditional probability as PAH into PH divided by, same thing will repeat, probability of getting A grade from both the cases, getting A grade from hostel and getting A grade from the day scholar students. We have all the values, sir. P of AH is what? 3 by 10. P of H is what? 6 by 10 divided by, same thing, 3 by 10, 6 by 10 plus P of AD is what? 2 by 10 and P of D is what? 4 by 10. Okay, 4 by 10. Check here. Yes, check here. So 1 second. P of HA becomes, what did we have? One more thing I can cancel over here. They're all 10. 10 means 10 into 10 is 100. Over here also 100. Over here also 100. I'm ending up with 18 numerator. Here also 18. And this is going to be 8. Is this answer correct? Please check. Herschel, what one? The 5 marker or the 4 marker? Okay. All right. Everyone, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, everyone who are here. 5 marker determinant questions. Have I taken that? Usually it is very easy. Usually so I don't take that question. But let's see if I have it. 5 marker determinant question. Okay. This was 4 marker determinant question, by the way. I've solved this. The alternative to this, if they ask alternative question, there are 3 markers for matrix. Please check. All right, guys. So we have done all these questions. We can solve this one, right? We can solve this one. Tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of x equals to half of tan inverse of x. Solve from here. By moving on this side, you get x value as 1 by root 3. In this question, x comes as 1 by root 3. In this one, just divide both sides by cos x in numerator and denominator. Okay. And then this becomes what? Tan inverse of 1 minus tan x, 1 plus tan x. And this represents inside value tan of pi by 4 minus x. Okay. In this question, take x value as a sin theta. Solve it. Here, just simplify this, you get the answer as, this whole thing becomes pi by 4, by the way. Please solve this. 2 marker. Okay. 5 markers now. 5 markers. You're saying determinant question. Let me just check. Yeah, this is the one. Is this the one? Refer NCERT for that. Sole entity. Yes, it's better to write graph scale. Don't ignore it. It's important. Okay, so class I'll end bacha in next 10 minutes. Okay, next 10 minutes I'll end the class. All right. I'll end the class in next 10 minutes. I'll just have some water. 1 second. Yes. Okay. All right. X, Y, Z equals to 6. Y, Z. Should I solve this question? Should I solve this problem? Ellipse. Happy birthday, Mohammed Farooq. That question is done, sir. Trigonometry. You're welcome, Tanveer. Okay. I will not be able to come to colleges, guys. I see many of you were asking me to come to colleges, but unfortunately I have to take your live doubts class at 2 p.m. okay, that live is there. Yeah, we'll solve this question. This question you want to solve? Okay, so I have application of integrals. Somebody was talking about your ellipse question. I'll solve that also. Okay, guys, so wait for some time. I'll solve these two at least. Okay, so form the form the curve. We have 1 1 1, we have 0 1 3, and we have 1 minus 2 and 1. This is going to be x, y, and z. This is equals to what? 6 11 and 0. Am I right? So this is your matrix A, this is your matrix X, and this is your matrix B. X becomes what? A inverse times of B. Take A inverse on both sides. Okay, and how do you find A inverse? This is given by determinant adjoint of A upon determinant of A. Okay, and how do you find adjoint of A, sir? Very simple. For adjoint, write this matrix 1 1 1. For adjoint, write this matrix 1 1 1 0 1 3 1 minus 2 and 1, and repeat the first two rows 1 1 1 0 1 3 1 0 1 1 0, and we have 1 1 minus 2 1 1, and in this remove the first. So this is the first row and first column repeated, by the way, and remove the first from here. Start taking multiplications in vertical forms. Okay, so you get adjoint of A. This value will become what? 1 plus 6, that is going to be 7, sir. 1 plus 6 is 7. Minus 2 minus 1, that is minus 3, sir. And we get minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. 3 minus 1 will be 2, sir. Same way over here also. 3 minus 0 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. Okay, check here, this is 0, this is minus 3. 0 minus 1 over here. 1 plus 2, which is 3. 1 minus 0. This is your adjoint. Once we have the adjoint, determinant you can find over here, bacha. Please find determinant values. Rest all you can do, okay? That's all you can do. Okay. Okay, guys. So I am gonna solve one last question right now, and then I have to end the class because you all need to go and take some rest. Okay, you all need to go and take some rest, guys. Yes. Yeah, this question I'm going to solve, and then you all have to go and take some rest, even though many of you are already here. No, for this one the final answer is given adjoint directly. What I've given you directly is the final value. Okay. Okay, you're welcome, Mohammed Farooq. For adjoint, if you're finding adjoint, then you have to find, yes, of course. For adjoint, if you're finding using the cofactors, then find the matrix of cofactor, right? In that case, you have to find the matrix of cofactor. Cij you're gonna find, no? You're gonna write here A11, A12, A13, and so on, right? Till A33. In this, if you're finding, then you have to take the transpose to get the adjoint. Then adjoint is given by what? Cij transpose. Then you have to take transpose of this. Otherwise, if you're finding with this method, then don't need. Okay, this is the final answer, by the way. Over here, Find the area enclosed by this ellipse. So in this question, check here, the ellipse is of this form. Okay, this is the major axis 0 and A. All these four parts are having equal areas, so simply find this area as part A1. So how you can find area of part A1? And area of ellipse will be given by 4 times of area of part A1. Area of part A1 is given by integration from values you check. I am doing y dx, means across the variable x. So limit will be 0 to a. Major axis is x-axis, so 0 to a. Okay. How to find y value from here? Y square by b square equals to 1 minus a square by x square. This becomes what, sir? See, saturation. Mind has become saturated. A square minus x square by a square. So here y square by b square equals to what? A square minus x square upon 1 by a square. So move this value from here to this. So value of y becomes b by a root of a square minus x square. Correct? This is the value. Now integrate this one. Integration of the constant b by a is outside. Area part A1 will be 0 to a. What is this? Root of a square minus x square dx. Correct? It will be x by 2. This root repeats. Dx and plus a square by 2 root sine inverse of x by a 0 to a. Put here b by a, put a back over here. When you put a, it will become 0. So 0. When you put a over here, you will get a square by 2 sine inverse of a by a minus sign for the lower limit, put 0. 0 over here will make this whole thing 0. And for this term, if you put, again you'll have 0, because if you put 0 over here, sine inverse of 0 by a is again 0 only. Okay, so my answer is coming as for area of part A1. Please check b by a into a square by 2 and pi by 2. Correct now? Because a by a is 1, this will cancel, and sine inverse of 1 is how much? Pi by 2. So this will cancel, sir. A will cancel this one. We'll have pi ab by 4 as part A1 area. So my ellipse area becomes 4a1. So 4 times of pi ab. That's nothing but simply pi ab square units. Please check. Okay, that's the end of this class, sir. Okay, so that is the end of this class, but because I know many of you are already here, you still are waiting, but all of you, all the best. I hope you're gonna do wonders in the examination. Have some rest, go have your nice easy breakfast, prepare, and with a keep your calm mind in the examination. Okay, if you're tired, just close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and then start rewriting again. Don't have to do anything. We have done every bit. Okay, for MCQs, these formulas are enough, and even that's all. Okay, what is that? Okay, I think that's not for me. Okay. Diffraction. What is diffraction? Differentiation, 5 marks you're saying. Okay, for time management, I would recommend you all, yeah, I'll do that, bacha, I'll do that. Okay, you stay back, please. Everybody else can go. Okay, yeah, you're welcome, Jia. I wish you all the best, beta. Please do well. Yes, Amaya, I'm gonna help with time management also. Bye, everyone. Anita, just wait for 1 minute. I'll help you out after the this thing, time management thing. Time management. Okay, I'm not able to write that. Forget about it. So I would say, first of all, is how to attempt the paper. How to attempt my paper. Okay, So I would recommend go with section D first. We all know section D very clearly, right? We know questions of section D very clearly. Try to go for section D straight away. After section D, your choice, you can go for section E and C. Okay, even 3 markers are whatever you know, whatever questions you know, just write that. And always remember, you should know what not to do. You should know what not to do. In that case, beta, you can save time. Because of this, no, you will save lot of time. Okay. If you pick the wrong, because you know that you have to pick only 6 questions in 3 marker, only 6 questions in 2 marker. But if you waste your time over there picking the questions, if you just get, okay, I know this one, I think, you get stuck in that and you'll lose time for that question. Okay. And do not spend more than 1 to 2 minutes. First step is pick the right question, and even if you pick the wrong question, do not stuck for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, that is it for per question. If you're stuck, that is it, 1 to 2 minutes. If you're stuck for 1 to 2 minutes, then move on. Do not spend more time than this, 1 to 2 minutes per question if you are stuck. Okay, otherwise solve the problem. Section D, section E, section C first. Okay, if you solve this first, you end up with 48 marks over here itself. Section D comes for 20 marks, section E is 10 marks, easy section, and section C is beta again 12 marks, sorry, 18 marks, that becomes 48. Okay, so this is my way would be to solve the problem. Okay, yes, yeah, and for MCQs also, look, when you have already done all these concepts, now all these so many questions, then MCQ becomes much easier. Okay, because that is going to be only basic questions, but be careful for MCQs. Okay, don't rush too much. Don't rush. Cross check your options. Check means if you are not able to revise the entire paper, at least revise MCQs one more time. Okay, this you got to revise, because I have seen students, they have ticked the right answer in the rough work, but they have written the, let's say option A is coming as +5 and option B is coming as -5. They're getting the answer as +5 in rough. In rough work, their answer is +5, but in the question they have ticked the option B and got the answer wrong. They have done that. Okay, so please revise and recheck your MCQs, because MCQs are very easy. So what happens now, you just think, okay, this answer, you know, just this, you move on and you make mistakes. Please cross check and review your MCQs. Okay. Okay. Anything I missed, bacha? Anything that I've missed? So first of all, try to go with the section DEC. You get clear 48 marks over there. 2 markers will be easier only. 1 marker is also going to be easy. Okay, maybe maximum, if they make a difficult paper, 10 marks will come very difficult. Otherwise, that also will be easy. Okay, 10 marks will be very difficult if they want to make a difficult paper. But we can score 70, no, at least 70, 65. We can score in a very difficult paper. Also, can score 65, 70 marks. Okay, that's why try to understand that. Also, always know what to leave. Okay, so save time while doing that. Picking the question is very important. Which question you want to do? Okay, 6 marker LPP, be careful beta. 6 marker LPP is very careful. You can score out of out over there, and you should score out of out over there. Okay, draw a neat curve, maintain a scale, write the final answer clearly, block the answers. Okay, attach the graph properly in the curve. Need help in attaching, ask the invigilator to help you out, where to put it, how to put it. All of this you can ask. Okay, write your names first of all. Oh my god, this has happened last year. Your roll numbers, your name properly. Last year I'm telling you, a student was telling me that, sir, I'm getting 79, but I missed to write my roll number. Okay, means they have written on the paper, but I don't think he has written, but he has not bubbled it, something like that. It was there. Okay, so this kind of situation has happened. Also, one student was like, roll number is written, but name is forgot. So I don't know how this can happen. I think invigilator has to check right before, but this kind of mistake was there. Okay, and I'm telling you, it looks silly right now when I'm telling right now, but after examinations, you all come and tell that, okay, sir, this happened. What I'm gonna do? I have circled wrong. I've written my number. It was 13. I wrote 12. Please be careful writing about your informations. Okay, your name should be perfect, signature and roll card, whatever it is, roll number. Okay guys, so be careful. I know these mistakes look silly, but when you make it, then it looks blunder. Okay, everybody knows. If you tell anybody that this is a pit, okay, they'll know, yeah, of course I can see the pit. But when once they fall, no, and don't people fall in the pit? Every time they fall in the pit. But when you tell them that they are falling, they'll say, I am not blind, I can see that man. So same, don't behave like this. Please be careful writing your personal information in your answer sheet. Ask your teachers, ask your invigilator one more time. Every problem which is there, ask them. It's okay. Okay. All right. Somebody was asking the differentiation question. Let me wind up with that. Everybody, my job here is done for all of you. All the best. I tried my best. If I missed something, I'll try better for your juniors next year. Okay, that's my promise, and I'll try better for KCET. Again, we're gonna start our KCET prep, right? After the boards are over, 1-2 day gap, and then we start our KCET prep full on. We don't have much time, 30-35 days. We'll have to go full on for KCET. So for that, I'll come back and help you in that as well. Okay, all right, guys, and okay. Yes. Let me just go back to this. All the best to everyone. Yes, I'll go take rest, but I have a question to solve for differentiation. Somebody was asking me. Differentiation question was here, right? Where is that? Yeah. Okay. So we can solve this differentiation question for your friend. Anita, tell me which one to solve. Anita, tell me which one to solve. Anita, are you here? All the best, everyone. Please go have your breakfast, take some rest. No, only these two. This is 5-marker differentiation, right? I have brought 2. I can solve any one of them if you want me to. Okay. Yes, Bunny, I'm proud of you. You've been always consistent in all the classes. Go beta, do good in this examination and come back in the live paper discussion and tell me that it went phenomenal, sir, and this happened, sir. Okay, I'm waiting for you. Okay, just ask pakka questions. So yeah, this kind of question will appear, sir. If you want varieties, you can say y equal to sine inverse of x is there, sir, varieties. You can say, sir, y equal to tan inverse of x the whole square is a variety, sir. These are the varieties. Y equal to 3 e power 2x plus 2 e power 3x is a variety, sir. So question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4 and question number 5. All these questions are for second derivative only. Okay, Anita. You can ask your invigilator. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end the live. I don't want you to be disturbed in the class. So all the best. Really loved to teach you all. I loved your dedication. Whatever time I called, I asked you guys last minute to come for a class. You all came. So appreciate for your support. Appreciate for your trust in me. And believe me, your preparation is done. So I was actually, I wrote a message from my side yesterday. Okay. And the message goes like this. I'll read it for you. The message that I wrote was, stay calm, think clearly, trust your preparation. You are more prepared than you all think. I'll repeat again. If you want me, I can write over here as well. I was writing this in the night before I was coming for this class. Stay calm. And it was, think clearly, and trust your preparation. Trust your preparation. Okay. And the last one was very important. You are more prepared than you think. More prepared than you think. Because I know that I have done that with all of you. Okay. Yes, guys. You're all welcome, bacha. Yes, welcome, Ansi. Yeah, okay, guys. So that's what I could have taught more and more in this class, but my point was not just to teach. I wanted to take some doubts also. That's why I did not plan a very huge thing for all of you in this session. Wanted to take all the variety of questions, but still wanted to take your doubts. I've tried to take maximum number of them. If I've missed any, I'm sorry. I've tried to take all of them. Okay. Yes. Yes, I know. I trust you, Jia. Thank you, Darshan. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end the live right now because you have to go rest for some time at least, and then you start your getting freshen up, have your breakfast and everything. Meet me in the live discussion of the paper. All the best. Take care. Bye bye everyone. Go. All the best. Take blessings from your parents. If you are getting worried in the paper, just remember how much you've worked hard throughout the year. You've done your midterms, your unit tests and everything, and you have came out winner out of all of those. Okay, you're here, it means you came out of winner in all those situations. So trust yourself, you're gonna do good in the examination. And anyway, yaar, math is very easy, right? Math is one of the easiest paper at all. Okay. Yes. So see you all in the paper discussion. All the best. My love to all of you, my wishes for all of you. Okay, kudos to your work, kudos to your hard work. See you in the paper discussion. And again, more classes will come. I'm not leaving anywhere. Okay, for KCET we'll have more and more support from all of our teachers. Okay, and that's all. Subscribe to our channel. Show this channel to everybody who's preparing for PU2 and KCET and COMEDK, because we are doing the best that we can over here at Deeksha Karnataka to help the students. Okay, so let them know about our platform, let them know about what we are doing, and if they want to, they can also learn from us. Okay, thank you all for joining in. All the best, and see you in the paper discussion. We're gonna have a big party over there, not as a party, but at least we're gonna enjoy with the questions that we'll get right. Okay, together. Okay, so all the best. See you in that live or paper discussion. Take care and all the best. Okay, guys, that's all. Nothing new is there. So all the best. Bye-bye. Take care. My wishes for all of you. See you in the live paper discussion. Bye. All the best, guys.